buildings, all this light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss the ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry.
Talking about I'm in the world, yeah, because that's what I'm talking about, yeah. Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Something weird going on my microphone. Hold on a second. Why does my mic sound weird? Hold on. Test 1, 2, 3. Do I sound fine to you guys? Do I sound okay? Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And please don't say, oh yeah, you sound like garbage, but it's okay. Okay, I sound good. Okay, cool. I don't know. There's something weird going on with my... I don't know if my headphones have something weird happening as of late, but it feels like I'm not getting as much... I don't know. Something weird about the sound. Like I'm not being as audible in my own headphones. Hold on a second. Maybe like that. Technical stuff. I'll have to check it later. Anyway, welcome everybody. Good to see everyone. I hope everyone is doing well and is looking forward to, as I click off the microphone, and I hope everyone is looking forward to an awesome Tuesday stream today. It is October 15th, about 12:45 p.m. Eastern, and we have some Neverwinter Nights Tyrants of the Moonsea on tap for you today. Again, this was a change. Those of you following my Twitter will see I posted about this morning. We had a minor emergency with one of the players. Actually, one of the players was already going to be out because of a previously scheduled thing that they had to do. And then another person had a late emergency. Again, everyone's fine, but it was something that they had to attend to. And so rather than just try to play with 2 people, we decided that we would let discretion be the better part of valor, and that we would just cancel for today. And so we will be back in 2 weeks. I swear to God, Adventures of Middle-earth will be back. I am very excited about it. I've been jonesing to play for ages, but we will definitely be back. So fear not, it's happening, it's on the way, it's coming, it's arriving. No one wants to play more than I do, and I know that we'll be playing very soon. So we'll be coming up in 2 weeks. The good news, though, is that it allows us to get back into this awesome game that I just started recently, which is Neverwinter Nights Tyrants of the Moonsea. But before I talk more about schedule, let me talk a little bit about other ways that you can support the stream. First of all, if you haven't done so already, please consider following the channel. If you haven't done so already, please consider supporting the channel by checking out the YouTube channel, which allows you to see past broadcasts of the stream. ! ArvTube for that. ! Arv Cord will get you over to the Discord channel where you can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. ! Arv Tweets, thank you, Echo. ! Arv Tweets will allow you to tweet out the stream to all and sundry. And ! Tweet, in particular, will let you retweet this particular stream. So please do that, because that would be really good and helpful, and we would appreciate that. It would be awesome. So that is what we've got going on for that. And also you can find out about all of that at arvaneleron.com. On the financial side of things, supporting us with the Patreon would be helpful. ! Arvtreon will help with that. ! Right now it's sitting at 302, by the way, and we'd love to see that go higher if we can, because that really does make a difference for the channel. And I've had a lot of stuff I've had to pay out for various channel related things of late, so the Patreon is definitely in a tapped out state, so any support that people can give there would be helpful. ! Arv Shop will let you get over to my merchandise area where you can pick up stuff for the Infinity and Beyond crew, my Curse of Strahd campaign, or for the Adventures of Middle-earth campaign we were supposed to have today but we'll be having in 2 weeks, or coming soon for Esper Genesis stuff as well. And then last but certainly not least, we have got the sub button, which is right there above the video window. We are currently sitting at 68 subs, and would love to see that get higher. The absolute high I think we've had was like, I want to say 78 or 79 was our record, so we're continuing to move up there. My goal for the end of the year is to be at 80 subs by the time we hit the end of the year, so hopefully we'll continue to move in that direction. That definitely makes a big difference as well. In fact, I just got the Twitch sub money this morning, which I immediately sent out to people that needed to be paid for channel stuff. So any support people can give there so you can get those awesome custom sub badges and things like that would be helpful as well. Now, we are, schedule-wise, we have got Neverwinter Nights Tyrants of the Moonsea continues today. Then at 4 p.m. Eastern, I will have D&D with GOG, Storm King's Thunder. That will be happening as scheduled, so no problems there. I'm looking forward to that. Then I will be off until Saturday officially. Friday, I am driving up to CanCon, which is the conference in Ottawa, Canada, that I go to every year. Very excited about that. I've got a reading that I'll be doing from a work in progress. I've got a couple of panels that I'll be on, one about podcasting, another panel on narrative and game design and tabletop gaming that I'm moderating / participating in. And then I've got a D&D one-shot session, which I'm going to be doing on Saturday night as well, which I hope I will be able to live stream. So I can say that Friday there is no official stream because I'll be driving up to Canada on that day. If I can do an unofficial one, if there happens to be some place where the cell signal or the Wi-Fi is good enough and I can, hang out with you folks for a little bit and chat about stuff, I might do an unofficial one Friday night, but no official one happening on Friday. Saturday will be the next official one. That's Saturday evening again, doing that live stream of D&D. But again, that's going to be partially dependent on internet. Now, last year from CanCon, I actually did an Adventures of Middle-earth session, and it went okay, but frankly, the internet was garbage. And so I don't know if it's going to be that bad again. I really hope not, because that would suck, and I really would like to be able to do a live stream of it. I'm going to be doing Night from the Forbidden Library, I believe, Night of the Forbidden Library, which is the first of that trilogy of adventures. What's up, Nonstop? So that's my guess, but I don't know for 100% sure, so that will partially depend on how the internet works, but assuming that it all looks good, then we'll have that on Saturday. And then I'll be back Sunday evening late, and starting next week, we will be back to our normal, a Wi-Fi Canadian Goose. One can only imagine. I think it's going to be interesting too, because the this is right during Canadian federal elections, actually. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be political intrigue. Everybody apologizing to each other at really fast intervals. It's going to be absolutely nuts. But that's the deal with that. And then next week when I get back, I will be having my normal session. We will have the excuse me, Patreon fueled chat chosen game of the month, about which more in a second. We will have excuse me. We will have Pen and Pixels, Pathfinder Kingmaker. That will be 4 p.m. Eastern on the afternoon of Tuesday the 22nd. And then we've got Friday, we will have Esper Genesis making its triumphant return. That campaign, which has been really awesome. We will have more of that on Friday the 25th. And then Saturday the 26th will be D&D with Infinity Beyond Curse of Strahd. Now, I have to say, if you have missed any of those sessions, if you've missed Esper Genesis, first of all, you're going to want to be there today, this afternoon, for D&D with GOG, because the Storm King's Thunder campaign has been awesome. But if you missed Esper Genesis this last session, it's pretty awesome, and there's a lot of stuff going down in that campaign. You're going to need to check that out. And if you missed Curse of Strahd, let me tell you, you missed a seriously amazing role-playing session from the players. They were on fire, and I think they're going to be great on Saturday the 26th as well, so you'll want to check that out. Then Monday the 28th, we have got Emberwind. We'll be back with John and company. And then Tuesday the 29th, as I mentioned, we will have the wonderful people of Adventures in Middle-earth will be back with us, finally, I swear to God. And then more Pen and Pixels Pathfinder Kingmaker. Then Kat Rambo will have a special Thursday night Halloween special. She will be doing her class and talking about writing spooky stuff. And that will be followed up with me doing my usual spooky Halloween evening stream. I will do some kind of Halloween-ish gothic-themed game. I don't know yet if that's going to be some Sunless Seas or Sunless Skies even, or I might do some Castlevania. I don't know. I have to decide. And then I always wrap that up by doing two readings, one of a Edgar Allan Poe story, which can vary, and then the other one is always Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. So that'll be happening on Thursday, the evening of the 31st. And the last thing is Friday, November 1st, technically moving into next month, but Friday we will have Masters of the Dungeon will be back starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then 10 p.m. Eastern will be Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea, and I have not gotten any farther than that because that's November, and I'm not even thinking beyond that. So that's what we've got going on. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Poe myself. I used to teach him all the time, and I just don't teach the particular class where I would need to do that anymore. But yes, so that is what we've got going on. So with that said, let me get rid of this, and let me get rid of this, and let me turn on that. There we go. Good to see you all. Hope everybody is doing well. I am excited for today, even though we did not get a chance to play Adventures in Middle-earth, which was a bummer, but I am excited because we get to play some Neverwinter Nights and continue with Tyrants of the Moonsea before I head over to GOG. So let's move over there. Oh, you like my shirt? Thank you. Yes. Carpe Diem sees the Dungeon Master. This is from the Jinx shirt company. I've had this for a long time. Yeah, this is one of my favorites also. I have a few like this that I really like. I like the Carpe Diem shirt. I have my wizard... it's a picture of a wizard throwing a fireball, and in the fireball it says 10d6. I like that one. I have a blue one called They Call Me the Dice Whisperer. That's a good one. I like that. I like GM equals PC squared, which is great because it either means that the GM is worth two player characters, or actually the square root of the square of player characters, or it means that a GM is way more important than a personal computer, which I think either one of those I could I suppose get behind. I wouldn't get behind the first one. Players are equally important to GMs, but the personal computer, maybe I might get behind that. Yeah, and then I have the Thundercats shirt and the Star Trek shirt and that other stuff. But as far as like game related ones, that's the one I like. Yeah, I know, Dragon Spear. Sorry, man. Wasn't my doing. Players had stuff came up, and I need to have enough players to play. So we will be back definitely on the 29th. I am sorry that it couldn't happen today. But the good news is we do have Dungeons and Dragons at least. And with no further ado, let's get into it. Tyrants of Moonsea is upon us. Okay, Neverwinter Nights, Enhanced Edition. Let's go. And on we go. Someone has been playing this. I don't remember if it's Beautiful Bear. Someone has been playing this and talking about it on the Discord, and I can't remember who it is. But they've been talking about it a lot and talking about how they really like the story. So, dear God. All right. Yes. Blah blah blah. We've already seen that. Cool. Okay. Let me load where we're at. 1545. This one. Let's do it. Have I seen Joker yet? No, and I'm not going to, J-Man. I'm sure that it's very, very well done, and I'm sure that Joaquin Phoenix is great in the role. I just have no... I gotta be honest, I'm just not in the mood for super violent, psychotic movies right now, honestly. Like, I don't really like those in the best of times, and I'm just not interested in it now. I feel like we're dealing with a psychotic in the office right now, and we're doing everything we can to get him out of the office and restore some kind of peace. And some vague sense of normality to this country and normalcy. And the last thing I want is yet another super violent story about a psychotic, guy. Plus, honestly, I love Batman, but I find Batman to work really well as a foil for Joker. Joker by himself, I don't particularly find it. Yeah, but see, it may not be for you, but it would be super violent for me. I don't like violence. So it would be super violent for me, even if it's not violent for you. I just don't like it. And I believe that I'm sure it is a real, as I say, my saying I don't want to see it is not a criticism of it. There are a lot of things that are probably great, and I just don't want to see. Horror movies. There are many great, great horror movies and horror books, but I don't want to watch them because they give me nightmares, they scare me, and I don't want to watch them. So there are movies that I think are objectively bad. There are books that I think are objectively bad, and then there are other things which I just think are not for me, and that doesn't mean that they're bad. So, it's cool if you like it, and I'm glad, and I'm sure that it was great acting, but I just, no interest myself. Am I in the mood for that at other times? No, as I say, Rhiannon, not really. I'm not usually in the mood for it anyway, but especially not now, so. Cool. All right, so, but I'm glad you liked it. All right, let's see. Everyone with stuff. What the hell was I doing? All right, let's take a look. So we've got, oh yes, the Luck Tower Rescue. That's right. So we've got these companion things, but there's no real quest here that we've got right now. Learn more about him, the Dead of Winter. This is my main quest, the Dead of Winter, and I'm supposed to meet her, which I'm going to go do. And then the Order of the Crippled Fang is the cult that is what I'm meeting her about. So I'm going to meet her, but then I want to go do that Lock Tower Rescue thing. And she is in here. Excuse me, I'm just going to open this chest. I already read this.
I'm glad you came so soon. We have much to talk about. Your arrival in Vunla was fortuitous. The Moonsea needs a hero.
You seem to know a lot about me.
You hardly arrived here without a reputation. My contacts in Shadowdale informed me you were passing through the area.
I want to know a little about you, mysterious Sherilyn.
As I said, I'm a harper. I do what I can to make folks' lives a little better, whether they realize it or not. My past is a troubled one, and not something we have time to discuss right now.
We have time to discuss at this moment. No, it's fine. Yeah, a Tarantino movie, exactly. That's all you need to know, right? Also, this carpet is cool, except don't you feel like if you got up, I feel like every morning I would get up and just wake up and be dizzy. I feel like I'd just get on the carpet and be like, okay, tell me more about the Harpers.
The Harpers are dedicated to holding back evil, preserving knowledge, and maintaining the balance between the untouched wild and civilization. Unfortunately, that makes us unpopular in places where evil folk wish to rule unopposed.
Pah! More do-gooding interfering fools. No. And the Harpers fight for worthwhile causes.
That's what I was hoping to hear. Your reputation speaks well of you. I'm glad you live up to it.
Let's discuss the Order of the Crippled Fang.
The attack on Vunla won't be the last. I can't remember a time when I was glad to have the Zentarim close at hand. But without them, the smaller towns and villages of the western Moonsea would be unprotected.
It's a Vegas carpet. What's up, Elias? So at some point, I'm going to just, look at that, and she's going to look at me, and she's going to go, on a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of the Moonsea, rising up through the air. I assume at some point that's going to happen. What's up, Echo? How you doing, man?
Zentalkeep and Hillsfar are the two major powers in the region. Their constant tussle for control is all that enables the common folk to enjoy their freedom. The Order is upsetting the balance.
Upsetting the balance. As a Harper, you care much about balance. I like this idea here. As a Harper, you care much about balance, and you're kind of like you're sort of smug about it. I'm just kind of like, as a Harper, you know much about balance.
That's correct. You know much about the world, friend.
That's what I'm all about. Okay.
The two cities are like an ogre and a troll fighting over a captured halfling. As long as the two are distracted by each other, the halfling gets to live. A miserable existence, to be sure, but life nonetheless.
Interesting version would suggest that these folks are the halfling.
If the Order attacks continue and Zentalkeep loses power, Hillsfar will gain the upper hand. Malthea hates non-humans with a passion. The Zentara merely seek to control towns such as Elventree. Hillsfar would have the entire population murdered.
Well, that wouldn't be good.
There are more immediate concerns. Fiends roam the roads, and merchants are refusing to travel.
Suddenly experience
Food
points.
is not being delivered, and very soon people will go hungry. The next few months could be disastrous for the Moonsea region.
I won't allow that to happen.
We have much in common. You are every bit the hero my report said you were.
Well, thank you.
The reputation you've amassed speaks highly of your skills. The Moonsea hasn't seen a hero like you in a long time. Perhaps since the days of Shalbal and Ren of the Blade.
Shalbal.
If anyone could defeat the Order of the Crippled Fang, it is you.
Look at this. Look at this answer. It's strange just how often that's the case. Yes, it's amazing how often I am expected to save the region. How about don't think you can manipulate me, Harper? Will you assist me in this quest?
I will lend you whatever help I can. Although I fear I cannot travel with you.
Come on, lady.
My skills are more suited to observing and information gathering than to adventuring. Still, I have allies that can help.
You can join me.
The leader of the Temple of Shantia in Vunlar, Lady Shrey, is an old friend and a Harper ally.
Lady Shrey.
She possesses a key to the eastern gate that leads out of town.
All right.
Once you leave Vunlar, you should follow the road east to Hillsfar. The Zentarim believe Hillsfar is behind the Order of the Crippled Fang. I have my suspicions. This isn't Malthea's style. But still, it's a good place to start.
I'm going to be clear right now. What's up, Hippofant? You don't have party members in this game. I cannot travel with you. No, that's not true, though, Hippo. That's not true. There are party members. Look. I got 2 of them already. Aramuth Silverwind and Astar Greysteel. It's just she doesn't want to join me. It's a her thing, you know? Okay, you seem to know this Malthea well.
I know him well enough to want him dead.
Damn.
Steer as far clear of him as you are able. He's a ruthless man who fears nothing, and his personal power is great.
What can you tell me about the city of Hillsfar, other than it was a computer game that I played way back in the day?
It is arguably the most powerful city in the Moonsea. Malthea rules it with a tyrant's grasp. And those who get on the wrong side of him usually end up fighting for their lives in the arena.
Oh, you missed out, Hippo. The original campaign wasn't that great. The expansions is where Neverwinter Nights 1 really shone. And this is an expanded, very expanded module that works within that. I must travel east to Hillsfar and uncover what I can about the Order of the Crippled Fang. I'm ready.
I'm afraid there's more.
No, there's not.
Hillsfar has locked its gates, possibly because of the roaming fiends, but more likely due to the threat of a Zentarim attack. War looms ever closer. The fact that you are non-human complicates the matter further. Non-humans discovered in Hillsfar are executed or sent to the arena.
What?
Fortunately, I possess a magical scroll that will allow you to take on a human appearance for a time.
Lady, I walk in as myself. I have not had a chance to look at that, J-Man. I saw details about that because when it came out, there was a big backlash against it because, I guess because, first of all, Wendy's corporate policies, but also because Wendy's didn't give credit to the actual designers of the RPG. And so Critical Role actually played it, and a lot of people were upset with Critical Role for doing that. So I was kind of like... So I haven't had a chance to look at it carefully. I understand that it's actually a legit RPG, but I guess yeah. So apparently that's what I hear. But I heard good things.
Here, take it. Use it once you reach the gates. Oh, and take care. Wizards with true seeing and others able to see through illusions will know your true nature immediately.
That's great. That still leaves the matter of getting into the city.
I have an old friend serving in the Red Plumes. His name is Kalor One Hand. Tell the guard on gate duty that you have urgent business with Officer One Hand. He will see that you are allowed in.
What if they refuse to fetch One Hand?
The Red Plumes are mercenaries at heart. Offer them a bribe and they'll change their minds quickly enough. Just be sure to avoid drawing suspicion to Kalor.
I have more questions.
I'll answer your questions as best I can, but I urge you to make haste. It is not safe to be seen talking together, and there is much to be done.
Lady, we're in your room in the tavern. There is no one to see. Do you have any advice for me?
You surely possess more experience with this sort of thing than I do.
Obviously.
Stick to the road, and once you reach Hillsfar, try to avoid drawing Malthea's attention. He likes to send adventurers to the arena.
In before I get sent to the arena.
Remember, Lady Shrey at the Temple of Shantia holds the key to the Eastern Gate. Good luck, hero. May Tymora favor you.
All right. So, the Order of the Crippled Fang is now updated, so I'm going to have to get the key to the Eastern Gate. Before I do that, though, we're going to take care of this lock tower rescue. Also... Okay, I want to make sure that was the case. All right, let's save it. As R continuing. Yes. All right. Ah! Okay. Lock tower time. Actually, before I do that, I want to rest first, actually.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Oh, actually, you know what? No. I just remembered that I do know where I'm going. There's the guy that I actually broke through. I don't know anyone who watched the last time. Shabby, what's up, man? There was a guy that I met. There we go. There was a guy that I met the last time, who took me to Boring Pig Tavern. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the Boring Pig Tavern, aren't I? I'm supposed to go to the Boring Pig Tavern. But there was a guy that I ran into last time that I was able to rest. Like, I gave him 10 gold, and he was so pumped up that he's like, oh, sure, sounds good. Please. Please do that. The Popeyes game, right? It's the lock tower. I don't want the lock tower. I want the Boring Pig Tavern. Hello? Glad to see that Neverwinter Nights pathing is as bad as it ever was. Alright. Nope. Oh, that's right. It's quick save is G in this game. Ah, thanks, Shabby. Yeah, that was good times. Okay, now I don't remember exactly what I'm doing here. A dead sloth sprawls near a broken table. The tavern's patrons, many half drunk, are looking at the blue-garbed woman in awe and fear. I'll take this sloth's tongue. Aha! What's up, Larissa?
Hi.
You can't make out this woman's features behind her hood, but something about her feels odd. She smells strongly of perfume and spices, a cloying aroma that doesn't quite hide the stench of the grave beneath. She draws back as you approach. Oh, good God. Hey, what's up, Varney?
There's no need to get so close. Can't a girl have some personal space?
I'm Yashel Caleris. I mean you no harm.
I'm Liressa. Fool me for picking the boring pig for a quiet drink, I guess. If it's not rowdy drunks looking for a brawl, it's howling fiends tearing the door off its hinges.
Tell me about the sloth attack.
That thing just burst in here and started smashing up the place. Luckily, I was in a good position to strike at the fiend before it harmed anybody. The green variety tends to be a bit stupid. It wasn't hard to leap up onto it and stab it a few times.
Don't spoil, Varney, because I don't know who that is. So, I have no idea who that is. Why is the tavern so busy?
I guess most of the folk here chose to be locked inside the tavern and drink themselves into a stupor rather than return to their homes when the bronze deputies ordered the lockdown. Who can blame them?
Why are you hiding your face?
You mean aside from attracting random strangers eager to satisfy their curiosity? I find that most folks don't like seeing the walking dead ambling around when they're enjoying a quiet drink at the local tavern.
Surely you're not serious.
About the ambling part? No, of course not. I've been told it's more of a graceful stride. Look, we all have our faults. Some people can't handle their drink. Others have excessive nostril hair. I promise I don't try to eat people's brains.
You're unlike any undead I've ever met.
Thanks. You make me feel special. If I actually had a heart, rather than a shriveled up decaying piece of tissue, it'd be singing with joy. But I should probably start from the beginning.
It all began when I played an undead rogue in World of Warcraft and...
Some years ago, I awoke on a hard stone slab in a necromancer's laboratory in Suzail. He was quite surprised to learn that I retained my own body and thoughts. I used his moment of confusion
Astar.
to escape.
Shabby. Astar Greysteel.
Since then, I've been wandering the north. It's a beautiful place, especially when you don't need to worry about the biting cold. Still, it can get a little lonely. I decided I needed some company, so I came here.
I could use some help in my adventures.
You're the first person I've spoken to that hasn't screamed and reached for the pitchfork when they learned my true nature. I might be dead, but I can pick a lock or sneak around as well as anyone. It's a pleasure to travel with you.
Yeah, I got an undead rogue. Woo! I got an undead rogue, people. We got Aramis Silverwind, who is a sorcerer, I think. I believe. Where's my... right. There we go. We got the Chaotic Evil. Chaotic Evil? What? He's Chaotic Evil? I didn't know he was Chaotic Evil. Aw, man. I gotta turn that. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Man. Alright. That's not cool. I must teach him my honorable ways. Yeah, apparently. I'm surprised that freaking Astar hasn't flipped out since he's neutral good. And then Laressa is probably neutral, I'm guessing? Chaotic neutral, my least favorite alignment. So we have a chaotic neutral rogue, a chaotic evil wizard, a neutral good, he is a paladin, I think, a fighter, and then me. Interesting. Hey, listen, I had to do that because, you know... Okay. Alright, let's quick save it. Beat the Satan out of him. Yeah, beat the devil out of him. Alright, can I rest in your tavern?
Hello there.
This grimy-looking fellow stinks of ale, and the glazed look in his eyes indicates that he isn't averse to sampling his own wares. He gives you a big, red-faced grin. What you be wanting, stranger? Why is there a dead slot in your tavern? Haha, don't mind that. Overgrown frog burst in through the door a short time back. Started breaking everything in sight. A hooded woman leaped up onto its back and gave it the kiss of steel, if you know what I mean. Yes, I got that down. All right. What do you have in the way of drink? Spirits, wine, ale. Is that all you have? Really? That's it, huh? Nothing else? Really? Okay. Yes. Thanks for... Alright. So, okay. So I needed to go there to pick up another companion, so that's good. Now we got some companions. We got quite a party here. I don't know what to make of this party. It feels very Moonsea-ish, though. Now I need to go to the place where I'm going to rest, and then I'll go to the lock tower. I think that's the Shield Trading Company house. Is that the abandoned house? Temple of Shanti. Maybe it's here. I don't remember what house it was that I broke into. It might have been here. This might be the house. There you go, Elsewin. Yeah, this is the place. This is the place where I'm allowed to rest. Because I gave them some monies. Okay, she's a thief of almost unsurpassed skill. Okay, I'm going to rest. And then I want to talk to each of these people to see if there's anything with their own quests I have to do. You rested for 8 hours. Cool. All right. Let's talk to this guy. Stealth mode. Inventory. Handle trap. Spellcasting. Stealth mode. Can I not talk to him? Am I not allowed to talk to him? I thought I could talk to him. Does anyone know? Am I crazy? I thought there was a way to talk to each of these people. Spellbook, player list. Inventory, map. Also good to see Elswin. Maybe not. Maybe I can't do that. Huh. Yes, probably, but am I crazy about this particular question is really the issue. There are options. I don't remember. Okay, let's save it and let's go to the lock tower, but I can't remember. It was your gold, not your words. Well, the thing is that because the reason I'm thinking this is because each of these characters have their own, they're still listed in my quest list. You know, like Companion Larissa, Companion Aramuth, Companion Astar. That's in my journal, basically. So my guess would be... Yeah, so my guess would be that I can talk to them, but... I don't know. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Let's go pick up the lock tower. With my party. With my crew. Okay, now, to be clear, let me remember what I'm doing with this lock tower. I'm rescuing the father of LaShawn Waters from the lock tower. You need to find a way in. Right. And I have here... I have this... Right.
Voonlar is safe for the moment. It's fortunate the attack occurred while we were here, or else the town would be a smoking ruin by now.
That's how you talk to them. You just click on them.
Well, if we're gonna hunt down this cult, then we're gonna need some way to leave Voonlar. Until the lockdown is declared over and the gates are opened, we're stuck here. I'd suggest asking around. I mean, there must be someone who knows a way out of this damn town.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Astar. I fight, Yashel. I fight for gold and sometimes for glory. I've been up and down the Sword Coast, all over the western heartlands and to the frontiers of the frigid north. I've served in some of the greatest mercenary companies in the realms. The Flamin' Fist! I serve the Flamin' Fist. The Swords of Tempest, the Crimson Guard. However, my true home is here in the Moonsea. These are my people, for good or for ill. Tell me more about where you come from. I was born in Mulmaster, the city of danger. Sail due east from Zental Keep and you'll eventually reach it, perched on the edge of the Moonsea like some predatory beast. Mulmaster is a grim place ruled by a wicked man and his puppet council. What was your life like before becoming a sellsword? I'd rather not discuss that right now, Yashel. I wasn't always a sellsword, but that's what I find myself. A mercenary doomed to a life of wandering, unable ever to return home. What do you seek to gain by traveling with me? I wish I could answer that question. The truth is, I do not know. Perhaps when a man has spent his whole life fighting, violence itself becomes reason enough to go on fighting. Get busy living or get busy dying, that's what they say about me. For now, I only wish to help you stop the order. Okay. Ask you some questions. How did you end up in Voonlar? I was in Cormyr doing work for the Crown when I heard the whispers of trouble in the Moonsea. Once I had finished clearing out the orc band I'd been contracted to kill and collected my pay, I made my way north. Voonlar is the gateway to the Moonsea, the gateway to deadly adventure, and with it, great reward. I had been in Voonlar a short while before you showed up. Truth is, I heard rumors of a powerful hero passing through the Dale Lands. If you have the courage or the power to do anything about the Order, I figured I'd need a capable ally. What are your thoughts on the Order? Normally, I'd consider any threat to the Zentarum to be a blessing, but the Order is an exception. I do not understand how such a powerful group can form so quickly and wreak such havoc in so short a space of time. There is some greater power at work here. What are your thoughts on our current situation? Make sure you are well equipped with enchanted weapons and ample healing supplies. This is no work-bashing exercise we are undertaking. Demons slotty, and worse lie before us, and we're going to need powerful magic to combat them effectively. Okay.
Yes?
Oh, he can identify equipment. That's everything. Okay, cool. So that's him. What about you, Aramuth? The peasants here lack culture and any sense of style. No wonder. Vunlar is considered by most to be nothing more than a backwater where embittered farmers cower under the gaze of their oafish brawn. This place is worse than the Dale lands. We need to leave this pitiful backwater. If we can't simply force the brawn to open the gates, then we'll have to look for an alternative way out of town. Tell me a bit about yourself, Aramuth. My father was Gastar Hawkwinter, one of the most influential members of the famed Hawkwinter noble family of Waterdeep. He met my mother, an elven sorceress from Everesca, while she was visiting the City of Splendors during High Summer Festival. It would be romantic to say they fell in love, but the truth is that my father conducted the affair out of boredom. When my mother fell pregnant with me, he feared for his family's reputation and hired thugs to chase her out of Waterdeep. What happened to your mother after she left Waterdeep? She returned to Everesca. For an elf, especially a scun elf, getting pregnant in such circumstances was scandalous. She did the best she could to raise me, but the constant disapproval of the other elves gnawed away at her. What became of your father? He's always refused to acknowledge me, even when I returned to Waterdeep to confront him. The pitiful old fool is weak and a coward at heart. I have no desire to ever speak to him again. How did you come to learn magic? I left Everesca at the age of 25 and journeyed to Waterdeep. There, I took up an apprenticeship with a powerful mage of the city. I recently left his tutelage to make my own way in the world. I had almost surpassed him, and his authority grated on me.
What do you wish to know?
Can I ask you some questions? Questions. Ask away, but take care not to pry too deeply. The trauma of my childhood has created emotional blocks that are all but unsurpassable. What were you doing in Vunlar? I've spent the last few years wandering the realms looking for new mysteries and ways to increase my power. I recently spent some time in Cormanthor, thinking to investigate the ruins of fabled myth Draenor. Unfortunately, I had a run-in with some drow and barely escaped. I was badly wounded and only just made it back to Vunlar. The town guard were reticent to allow me in at first. I soon convinced them otherwise. For a half-elf, you don't look very human. Not all half-elves look like humans with slightly pointed ears. My mother was a very strong blood, a sun-elf who could trace her ancestry back to the first elves of Faerun. Thankfully, I inherited very little of my father. I can ask him that because I'm a half-elf too. What are your thoughts on our current situation? I'm pleased you seem to value my superior intellect. I would suggest you ensure that you have sufficient magic to inflict serious damage on our foes. Fiends tend to shrug off non-magical weapons as though they were made of parchment.
What do you wish to know?
Okay, so he can identify. Thanks, that's everything. All right. And last person is Larissa.
Hi.
The town guard are mostly dead, and very soon there's going to be a food shortage. I feel sorry for the people here. I mean, I'm already dead, and I don't need to eat, but I can vaguely recall what it was like to be human. Was like to be human. Once we've left Vunlar, we can begin hunting down the Order of the Crippled Fang and putting a stop to their evil. Then trade will return to the area. Tell me a bit about yourself, Larissa. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell, Yashel. It's been 3 years since I awakened in my present condition. Whatever dark ritual was performed to make me undead, it wiped my memory clean. All I remembered upon waking was my name. That and a face. A young face. A boy. Who he is and what meaning he holds, I can't remember. It's like trying to find a stone in a huge black cavern. I wonder if she was the boy. Do you know who did this to you? A powerful necromancer named Dragoth the Bone Mage. He keeps himself hidden from the authorities in Suzail. There's no way they'd tolerate his evil activities if they knew. Tell me more about what happened when you woke up. It was like emerging from a dream. I felt myself floating in an endless void of cold. Then suddenly I was flailing around on a stone table. I managed to unlock the shackles holding me to the slab and escape. Would you want to find out who you were before? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like returning to Suzail and shaking that necromancer until he reveals every last detail of who I was and what he did to me. Other times, I feel it'd be better if I never learn of my previous life. I get the feeling I wasn't a good person. Why do you say that? I'm pretty sure I wasn't a cleaning maid or a merchant's wife. I have skills. Special skills. Skills that make it possible. The art of stealth, the ability to kill with a dagger thrust. Without them, I could never have escaped the necromancer's tower. Who was I to possess such skills? Ask you some questions? Sure, go ahead. Do you have any means of healing yourself? That's a good question. The dead can't heal themselves in the same way as the living. Don't even think about trying to cast a healing spell on me or giving me a restorative potion. It'll only cause damage. While you might regain your strength through resting, that's not an option for me. The dead need no rest. Fortunately, my body remembers itself over time. Lost limbs grow back, gaping wounds close. It makes for quite a neat party trick. Being undead must have its benefits. Some. I can stroll around in the freezing cold wearing only light clothing and not feel a thing. I don't need to breathe, eat, or sleep. I'm immune to poisons and venom. But it can get very lonely being dead. Even animals steer well clear of you. What about our current situation? First, dress up warm. I may be able to stroll around naked in freezing temperatures, but you need to be a little more careful. Also look for anything, weapons or otherwise, that will prove useful against fiends and other outsiders. Okay. Alright, good. So now, finally, I know what I need to know with that. I wanted to make sure that I had that, like, locked away, that I knew what was going on with the quests. Okay. Let's get to the lock tower.
I cannot do so.
Can do.
Cragged face of a man appears out of the window above. He stares down at you for a few seconds and then snorts. You hear amusement in his voice. Is this guy gonna be like, "Go away, you silly person! I fart in your general direction, you stupid pig guts." So you're the one who put the hurting on Borstag, eh? His lordship wasn't pleased. Oh, you're lucky the order chose that moment to attack, or I'd be down there with the other deputies clapping you in irons. Where's the Brawn? He's in his room, but I don't think he'll be too keen to talk to you. You'll see he's being attended to by a couple servants. You better not be here when he recovers. Go away, or I shall be forced to taunt you a second time. What's up, Nox? None of the deputies helped during the attack. Who can blame us? We're here to keep the town rabble in check, not battle fiends and the like, stupid Karen niggets. Want into the tower. Let you in? Why would I do that? Be on your way, quickly, before I'm forced to do something about you. You'll steal well clear of here if you know what's good for you. Okay. Gonna quick save it. And then, let's see. Okay. Can't do that, can I? Okay. Let me talk to you. Take this off. Let me talk to you.
Voonlar is safe for the moment. Well, if we're gonna hunt down... Yes?
Okay. Okay.
I cannot do so.
Can do.
Wait a second. Okay.
Voonlar is safe for the
No.
moment. Well, if we're gonna hunt...
Can I not have him take over? Maybe I can't have him take over.
Voonlar is safe. Well, if we're gonna hunt down this cult... Yes?
So that's unfortunate. Time for a flying cow. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to... Maybe that way? I don't remember if I maybe
Can do.
See, the thing is, it said in the notes. It said in the notes. Don your armor before returning to the lock tower. We can't let you in otherwise. Now, I can't wear that armor, but he can, and it looks like it doesn't matter that he can because it's not making any kind of a difference.
Is safe for them. Well, if we were gonna hunt down... Yes?
I wonder maybe if my helmet would make a difference. Yeah, not cow armor. Not so much. Hey, Kara. Alright, let me see if I can maybe wear... Maybe that'll matter? I don't know if it's going to make a difference.
Sorry,
Can do.
Can do.
I think going in the direct route is not going to be easy. It's the cow armor DLC.
Sorry,
Can do.
Can do.
Courage, fool! Alright, so I got in by taunting him. God only knows, though, if... I don't know if I want to fight my way all the way to the top, but... Hello? What? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? All right.
Die! Perish as you should! May the gods have mercy on you!
Whoa, what the? A battle horror? Well, looks like we're doing the direct route. Alright, I'm looking to see if that had any effect on my... Okay, I don't know if that's how I want to do this. You've managed to incur the wrath of the entire tower. I don't want to do that. Ah, damn it. I'm going to play this on a little bit more, but I don't really want to have the entire tower aware of my existence, frankly. Also, can you,
Sorry, no can do.
Anybody
I
can.
cannot do that.
Are you an imbecile?
Great. Glad you folks are all helpful. Okay. I know decisions have
I
consequences.
cannot do that.
Can do.
I have a key. Oh, that's just the main gate? Great axe.
My pack is too heavy. It's difficult to carry.
Full plate. All right.
Voonlar is safe for the moment. Well, if we're gonna hunt down this cult, then we're gonna need some way to... Yes?
Okay. Superbly crafted and enchanted. So it's half plate plus 2. Alright. Here, can you carry this? Thanks. Also, can you carry that? Thanks. And would you mind carrying this? Thank you. Also, if you wouldn't mind. Thanks. And it would be really... Actually, let's see. 1d10 plus 2, or... 1d8 plus 2. Bastard sword should be... hand and a half, right? So... What? Oh, I can't equip bastard swords? Oh. Alright, well that's fine. I'm just planning to keep him as a monk, pretty much. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know about any prestige classes per se, but I'm basically planning to keep him as a monk. I am very uncertain about this entire situation, by the way. I really don't know if I want the entire tower angry at me. Yeah, this is not playing out. I'm gonna restart from before this because this is not starting out the way that I want to start out. I don't want to just bash my way in. That's not how I made this character. I'm a little bit annoyed that I can't use that armor thing. I guess because I'm not a fighter, so I'm not allowed to equip it. Like, I wish I could just put it on, and it can give me whatever AC like detriment it wants. I'm just trying to get in to the place.
Sorry,
you cannot do
so.
that.
Can do.
Okay, where's the brawn? Tower. You offer me a bribe? Questioning my loyalty to Zibram? I'm insulted. No amount of gold could ever weaken my resolve to guard this gate. Perhaps 1,000 gold will change your mind. Perhaps. And again, the prom would kill me if he found out. No, stick your bribe where the sun don't shine. I'm not interested. I have to give this dude... I don't have 10,000 gold to give him. I wish I could just equip this armor. Why can I not equip this armor? Okay, I can't use that yet. I wonder if there's a way to move around my party order so that I have another guy who can be like the lead person. Because otherwise I don't know how there's any way to do this. I don't have 10,000 gold, so I don't know if there's any way to do this other than to just keep bashing my way through the tower, in which case I might as well go through the other one. Does anybody know, is there any way to make another character be the central character, or is just, there's no way to do that? Because I don't know, like I don't have the ability yet to be able to, I mean, I can't equip this thing, so I can't pass myself off as this other guy. where is the armor, and that's not enough. I'm actually going to look it up, because... No, it doesn't say. So nobody knows? Nobody who's played this before knows? I suppose a lot of people have not played this before. So... You can't control... Oh, thanks, Sod. You can't control your allies and make them party leader. You can only tweak their inventory. Shoot. So there's like... So then I just have... Alright, well then I guess I better just reload. That sucks because it just means I have to fight my way through the tower, which is not how I would normally play this, but... Oh well. Oh, really, Varney? Yeah, the problem is that it's going to take a long time to get to that point because I'm already at a level that I'm at, so... No pacifist run. Apparently not, Second Obs. Apparently not. I don't have the ability to. Yeah, I'm evil. No, I'm... That's the thing. I
cannot do that.
I didn't expect a pacifist run in a game like this. Also, Tyrants of the Moonsea. Moonsea is not going to be where you do pacifist stuff, for sure. But I at least want to be a vaguely good character if I can be. And right now, I mean, I'm going to have to just break my way through this tower, essentially. Alright, this is where I left off. Acquired item. This large book seems to be a journal of sorts. The final few pages are heavily scribbled with notes from the Bronze last meeting. Most of the notes are largely irrelevant, but a few catch your eye. I need to replace that drunken lout Grimswald. Were he not mildly useful as a scapegoat should the need arise, I'd fire him immediately. The Order attack on Teshwave has disrupted our food supplies. Vunlar can't afford to spare even a cup of grain. Things are going to get ugly before long. Where's the damn backup Zental Keep is supposed to send? There are strange noises coming from beyond the town walls, and I'm starting to get nervous. I'm going to order the gates locked until reinforcements arrive. Okay. Oh, yeah? I hope it's been good work. Ah, interesting, S-Killer. Okay, I will check that when I can, Sod, yeah. Oops. Aha. Big Beast Crushing Hand. And the Zentarim. Okay, now the lovely joy of inventory management in these games. All right. So, my inventory. Vunlar. Zentarim. The Moonsea. I think I'll keep Bronze Journal. Another one on Vunlar. I'll keep the key. Big B's crushing hand. That's obviously for you. Alright, you can hold on to things that look like vaguely like magic supplies. I will hold on to quest items. Okay. Okay. Yeah, some of them, I may do some of that. So I'm actually not 100% sure if I have yet or not. Oh god, I forgot about how tedious inventory management is. It's so nice to have games where this is done automatically. Don't know why anyone ever thought this was a good idea. Okay. You are like that. Do I have anything else I need to give you? Okay. Need to keep Bronze Journal up here. Actually, you know what? No. I already read it, so you carry it. You are my book carrier. And Grimswald's note I'll hold on to. Okay. Scroll of Illusion. Can't you see this is a scroll of illusion? Oh, instead of having to talk to them, that's useful actually. Let me try that. More actions. Inventory. Hey, thank you. That's faster than having to talk to them. Okay. You were going to carry all the stuff with all the things. All right. Okay, that's better. And I am going to have one of these. Actually, two of them. One more, please. Okay. Yeah, that's useful. That's useful. Hello. Thank you. Gonna have to get used to this, like, tank movement, basically, moving around. Because you could WASD, but it feels weird in this context to do that, so... Okay, so you carry that. What? No. Thank you. I have 8 critical wound potions. That's what I like to see. Close. 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 Okay. See, that's why I needed... Okay. Inventory. Yes. Alright. You take this full plate. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Now we can save this as... We're really unsure. Alright. We continue on with our just attack everything that moves campaign, apparently. Whoa. Take that. Thieves' tools. I'm gonna go to Ice Arrow. Okay. Lyressa, my dear. You can't identify your own bolts? Okay, let's see. So we get a light crossbow +2 and a short sword +2. Let's see. So, I would like you to take these thieves' tools. And poison bolt, lightning arrow, and ice arrow. Okay, that's stuff that I'm going to have to sell. I may end up giving that all to her in the end. I haven't decided how I'm going to handle inventory with them. Topaz, lightning bullet. Save. Further up the tower. Charming place. I wonder if that's like a teleport portal over there. Chest of drawers. Aha. Okay. Aramuth, you should be able to identify this. Amulet of Natural Armor +3. Hey now. You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. AC 27. Well, you already have an Amulet of Natural Armor +2. Do you have an Amulet of Natural Armor +2, Larissa? You do not. Would you like an Amulet of Armor? Yeah, you would. Hell yes, you would. Welcome to more AC. Okay. That's all that's in here? Okay. Whoa. What the? Oh, it's another battle horror. That must have been... Oh, that's what that is. It's a spawn point for this battle horror. Alright. Ow. Well, we're doing a bang-up job in destroying everything in this town. Whoa! Hey now. There's a lot of critical wound potions. Man. Alright, Aramuth, could you be so kind as to... not do that?
Yes?
Alright, would you be so kind as to identify that massive crossbow that I just picked up? Crossbow of accuracy. Weapons are favored for siege work by the forces of King Shestir Longive and saw use in the removal of defensive forces taking cover behind battlements. As the king's fortunes wane, so did the supply of these crossbows, and today only a scant few remain. Okay. +5. Wow. Okay, first of all, this light crossbow is not impressive, so Larissa, you're going to be the person who holds onto stuff that we're selling. So, I am going to take this crossbow of accuracy. Actually, no, you're going to... That's not the case. I'm going to take this light crossbow from you. There we go. I'm also going to take these... Well, no. You know what? I'm going to leave these bolts here. You are going to carry this now. That's going to be what you use. And you'll be selling that light crossbow. Deacon. Ah, I remember Deacon. Okay. Let's see. Also, I would like you to have a couple of these potions in case you need them. And while we're on the subject of potions... Okay, this bolt of piercing is going to be interesting. God, inventory is a mess. Okay, here. You know what? We're going to take stuff that is not related to what I currently need. So, put potions down here at the bottom. And healer kits. We don't have anyone with those, so you're going to sell this lightning arrow, and you're going to sell this ice arrow, and you're going to sell this lightning bullet, and you're going to sell this topaz. And crossbow, crossbow, crossbow. It's a little bit better. Right. Of course, I do that just in time to pick up more stuff. Of course. Estar, sir. There's going to be a lot of stuff to sell when I'm done with all this. Okay. Please carry this full plate. Are you saying that's a little heavy? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing, is that it's too heavy? Perhaps that's because... It looks like I can only do one inventory at a time, Sod. It doesn't look like I can do all of them. Looks like I can only do one at a time. Okay. So now, inventory, this one. I would like you to sell this full plate. Ah, you won't let me sell the full plate? You're no fun. Oh, really? Yeah, but I want to use that for combat stuff. I mean, like, we'll see. It may be the case that this is, like, too frustrating and I end up having to do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's been so long since I played Neverwinter Nights, honestly. Looks bad.
Taste of my wrath!
A quick in and out should do it.
Oh, shoot. I completely forgot that I gotta give her, I forgot that I gotta give her bolts. My bad. What? What? Are you gonna really make me identify your crossbow bolts? Is that the way this works? I have to talk to this guy to let him identify crossbow bolts.
Yes? Are you an imbecile?
And then having these bolts, bolt plus 2, then I give them right back to you. Really? Is that the way this works? That is so ridiculous. She was carrying them. Oh, doing a co-op campaign. Oh, that'd be cool, Sod. Although I'd have to think about how to. I love how I'm still using the deputy helm, even though obviously they know that I'm the bad guy. The only thing is about the only thing is about thinking about time, because prison key and potion of cure critical wounds. Because like I only have chance to play this once or twice a month, and so I'd have to, I'd have to be about like figuring out time and everything. But yes, in general, we should definitely think about doing something like that in the future. That'd be awesome. Okay, large shield plus 2. What are you using? You've got a large shield plus 2. Large shield plus 2, large shield plus 2. Well, I mean, I guess we know that already, right, Sod? Because we played as part of the IMB crew. Okay, scimitar plus 2. 200 out of 200. There's the prison key that I needed. I guess it's just what I needed. Bolt piercing. Okay. Okay. Goes down there. Is that also cure critical? Inventory Tetris. Okay. Goes like that. Goes like that. Goes like that. This is going to be sold. And Lyressa, is it fair to say that you are... Can you carry this shield? Because I want you to sell it. Yes, good. Awesome. You need to sell this. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It would be cool if, like, you could be... It would be cool if you could play with me, Sod, during times that you're awake, but not otherwise. Like, in other words, I could play this on my own, but then you could play with me. Like, sometimes I'll play this, like, on an evening stream. And it would be cool under those circumstances to play with you in that scenario, you know? So I don't know if that's something which can work. Oh, wow, it takes that much? Good God. All right. I'm going to have a lot to sell. Short bow plus 2. The short bow plus 2 is not going to be as cool as what I've already got, though. It's the one thing. A lot to sell here in a little bit. Oops. Drop in, drop. You can get this, Ali, you can get this at GOG. And in fact, if you use my little affiliate link down there, I think that still works. I'm not 100% sure, but I think if you see the affiliate link that's below my video window and you use that, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but I will get a couple of bucks thrown my way eventually. But yeah, it's available on GOG. This is the GOG version. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, look at all this. Oh man. All right, I got to give... I mean, but I would normally say we should do that. I'm only playing though for about another hour, so I don't want you to do all that. Next time though, like we will definitely talk about this because I think the next time I'm playing it is probably in a couple of weeks on a Friday. So we should definitely think about doing that and actually playing together like in the evening. So okay. Original version is also available when you purchase the enhanced edition. Yeah. That's right. That's right, Echo. Yep, it does, including that's how I got Tyrants of Moonsea. I mean, this game, you know, what, Neverwinter Night's been out for, what, 18 years? 17, 18 years, something like that. So, okay, please identify. Oh, yeah, you're working anyway. But next time, we should definitely do that, though, man. That's a cool idea. I really enjoy co-op stuff. And, I mean, given what we tried to do in terms of getting everything... What the... That's right, I have to stop
Yes?
you. Trying to, given what we tried to do in getting everything running with Game Ranger and stuff like that, like, oh my gosh. Okay, arrow plus, not arrow plus 2. Yes, bullet plus 2. Arrow plus 2. High level campaign, the ultimate Monty Hall. Amethyst. Hold on to the bolt plus 2. Okay. There we go. I should be moving the stuff that I know I'm going to be selling down here. Okay. Still don't know if I'm going to be needing this, so... Okay. I think we got it. Game Ranger! Yeah, absolutely. Co-op part of the video edition games. That... I have to tell you, I played that with series, and I eventually got tired of it. I got to be honest. I just didn't. I didn't like the original Divinity. Well, Divinity Original Sin 2 is a possibility. That is a game that I actually kind of liked. I have liked actually, and I'm technically still. It's still kind of ongoing on GOG theoretically, although Pathfinder Kingmaker has been what I'm playing right now. That I kind of liked. Divinity Original Sin 1 I got real tired of. The targeting was obnoxious. And I just kind of bounced off the story. I didn't love the story, honestly. So... Aw, he got no one. Yeah, I beat Pillars of Eternity 1. I haven't played, and I've also beat the White March Part 1. I haven't beat PoE White March Part 2. That's on my list at some point. So, and yeah, Original Sin 2 definitely is dense. Disco Elysium. I don't think I've heard of Disco Elysium. What is that? S-Killer. I don't think I've heard of that one. Wait a minute. Sorry, this thing on the map is confusing me. Oh, alright, okay. Very Planescape Torment-like. Really? I don't think... Why do I... You know, that name is like... It's ringing a bell with me, but... There was a game that I played... Disco Elysium is a detective RPG that is 80% talk and 20% fight. Alright, you guys are talking my language. Hold on a second. I gotta go find this. There's another game that came out recently that I was kind of like, I wasn't interested in. What is this?
Get dressed, detective. The city awaits.
What is this? How did I miss this? Wait a second. Is this on, Is this on GOG? Oh, I'm sorry. Was it, did it blow you away volume-wise? Sorry, Ramir. Sorry. It is on GOG. Okay, wait a second. Wait a minute. I'm bleeding out. I got shot. Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize unreservedly. Okay, I just put a notice, I just put a thing in the GOG channel to see if anyone ever streamed this or is planning on streaming it. I also put a note to check that out. Thank you. I did not see that before. I mean, I am more of a I'm more of a fantasy guy, but I have to say that I do really like I love spy and thriller stuff, and I also have a soft spot in my heart for Western stuff, and I have a soft spot in my heart for some detective stuff too. So I do kind of like that, especially if it's dialogue focused, which is absolutely my jam. So that's cool. Thank you. I will look into that more. All right, so we got the prison key, and I'll deal with that later. Although I guess now, I guess I don't need to fill the rest of this up because I already took care of the prison.
Oh, you cannot do so.
Can do.
Ah, the bronze private chambers, huh? Ooh, gold. Bullets of smiting. And a fire opal. Lovely. Oh, oh. On my way. Thank you. So you're a big Philip Roth guy, Ramir? Is that fair to say? Hey, 400 gold. By the time I get done with this, guys, I'll have enough money that I can bribe the guard to get into the Luck Tower. Isn't that great? I swear to God, get out of my way. Okay. The assistant is more my jam. Nice. Okay.
Perish as you should.
Sorry, deputy. Katana and more cure critical wound potions. Boy, we got a lot of critical wound potions out of this. What did I think of that? No, I'm saying it's not my fault, Elswin. I couldn't get in here. They wouldn't let me in. I didn't have enough money. So now that I'm here, I have enough money to bribe the guards that are already dead. Not my fault that these guys want to be jerks. All right? These people are bad and they should feel bad. That's the reality. People are bad and they should feel bad. Okay, let's see. This. Here we go. The game is trying to tell you something. Yes, and I'm very nervous about what it is telling me. You are 100% correct, and I'm very nervous about it. I am not evil. In Moonsea, it's hard to be, What is all of this awesome stuff?
Yes?
Alright, Aramith, would you please identify stuff? Thanks. Okay, swordsman's belt. Slashing resist 5. Okay. I definitely could use that as a monk. Okay, silver ring. There's another thing I got. Studded leather armor +3. But I know who could use that. Rest is tunic. Dark midnight blue. Black ideal for blending into the shadows during the early hours of the morning. Smells faintly of herbs, which Larissa employs to keep herself smelling fresh. Bonus tumble +10. Here you go, Larissa. Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah, heat metal is not fun times. Okay. So there we go. So I got that covered. Loving the music on this. Really, really like the music. Just farther. Oh, that's the bronze quarters. Okay. All right. Well, let me go downstairs. I am not in self-denial. I am a good man trying to do a good thing in bad circumstances. I am the Mad Max of Moonsea. All right, just call me Moon Max. I am Mad Moon. I'm liking it, Echo. I'm liking it so far. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm only just starting to get into it. You know, like as far as the story is starting to develop. But Cieleron, Moon Arvin. Yes. All right. One day you will embrace your true self. Well, maybe, but it hasn't happened yet. Alright, now the reason we're here is to save an innocent man. Potion of Clarity. Another cure critical wounds. Man, I have so much stuff to sell. I haven't even bothered now. I'm not even bothering with this. I'm just gonna freaking go through and pick up stuff and then sell it. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing. Because I'm gonna be going right after this to go sell stuff, so. He probably isn't innocent. He is the A-team of Moonsea. He was accused of a crime he just didn't commit. Okay, nothing there. Get out of my way, please, party. Okay. Uh-oh. Priestess of Saloon Robe and a vial of dust. Not very useful. Because he doesn't have Mr. T with him. Duh. Can't break out of anywhere if you don't have Mr. T. I'll pity the fool. Uh-oh. Get back, rat! Is that a dire rat? Oh, I think it was a dead rat. I thought it was a dire rat. Rags. I pity the fool. Alright, I'm going to assume this is where his dad is. I'll probably have to fight some people for him. Oh, maybe not. That's him. What's up, Bennett Walters? Huh? Who are you? What are you doing here? My name is Yashel. LaShawn sent me to rescue you. The old man's eyes go bright and he lifts his head a little. LaShawn? He sent you? What of the bronze deputies? How did you get into the tower? Don't worry about the details. We need to get out of here. I can barely walk, lad. You'll have to carry me. You don't look like you weigh much. Let's go. You throw the old man across your shoulder with little effort. He's all bones, barely heavier than a small child. The smell, however, is enough to make you feel queasy. It would seem that Bernard Waters has not seen his namesake in weeks. Do I have his body? Yeah, the classic. The classic. You can actually use it as inventory. You... Look at the special properties! You can use Stinking Cloud once a day. Oh my god, that's the best. Oh my god. That's funny. Good times, good times. Welcome back, Ellie. Oh man, alright. Do not give this to Celsig. No, I know. I know, believe me. Oops, I went the wrong way. It's okay. Okay, let's go get this guy back to his dad. Or this dad back to the guy. Whatever. Now you must make it outside alive. Well, that's... looks like that won't be much of a problem. I've already... Wait, what? Okay. It's like, gotta hit that transition. I feel like I freed the people, so... Uh-oh. Thank the gods I'm out of that accursed tower. Much longer down there, and I don't think I would have. Your son is waiting for you at the meet. Actually, what now? I need to get ready to flee Vunlar. It isn't safe for me here. If you be so good, Yashel, please inform Lashan that I'm waiting for him at home. The gods bless you. No problem, bro. Is that your house? Yeah, it's his house. All right. Why is my wisdom and strength and charisma and everything decreased? I wonder if that... I assume that happened because of the stinking cloud thing, I'm guessing? Be my guess. Alright, where's the... What's the meat thing? Roaring Pig Tavern, Temple of Bane. Oh, there it is. There we are. Okay. Let's get in there and tell him. Good news, I got your dad back. And then I gotta go sell a bunch of stuff. And then rest. Lashan is gone, as is Deputy Grimswald. You have a bad feeling about this. If Lashan has been caught snooping around, there's only one place he's liable to end up. Are you kidding me? That guy is back there now? God bless America. Seriously, this guy? I just came from there. Oh, man. There's nobody left in the tower to guard it, but... Alright, let's talk to... Hey, have you seen them?
Wait, what can I get ya?
I'm looking for Lashan Waters. Aye, that right? One of the bronze deputies marched him down the stairs and out the door but a short time ago. Said a day or two in the stocks would teach him a lesson. Great. Good job, Waters, jackass. Gotta go get you out of the stocks. Probably piss off what's left of the town guard. I saw the stocks. Where were the stocks? There we go. Alright, let's get ready to deal. Yeah, well this guy, I don't know. The deputy's red-faced from the cold and in a foul mood. Evidently he's suffering from a hangover. What in the nine hells do you want? I'm teaching this worm a lesson. Mind your own business. Why are you punishing him? Not that it's any of your business, but I caught him sneaking around outside my room. He's a son of a criminal and a nasty piece of work. He needs a couple of days in the stocks to teach him a lesson. Sean is innocent. Let him go. Damn it, you'll pay for this someday. If I had my sword with me. Fine, take the little rodent then. You'll regret this, mark my words. Yeah, I'll bet I will. Enjoy getting back to the tower and finding everyone dead.
Hi there.
Thank you for chasing off that brute. Did you rescue my father? Yes, he's at your house now. Really? You truly are a great man, Yashel. I'll go there this instant. Please join us so we can both thank you properly. Swear to God, dude, if I go to that house and I walk in there and I find that you're both missing because somehow you've been taken off to the tower, I will personally go myself and throw you out the top floor of it. Good God, man. All right.
Hi there.
Thanks again, Yashel. If only I had your courage. Huh? Not only have you saved me, but you saved Lashan here from getting himself killed. I don't know how I can thank you. Start by giving me all you have. Seeing you both safe is reward enough. Well, I'll be damned. They don't make heroes like you anymore. I just want to point out, I want you all to see that. You notice how it says my actions have shifted my alignment 2 points towards good? So I want to be clear. I went into the tower. I accidentally killed everyone inside the tower. And except for this guy whose job it was to save. And I go out and I'm like, no reward is necessary. And the game's like, clearly good. See, Elswin? I'm far from evil. This is me sipping my tea. It's good to be good. That's a lot of rage. Well, what happened was, I got into the tower, and I taunted them, and I said, you know, you guys don't have the guts to let me into your tower. And then I got into the tower, and they all attacked me, Dragon. So what was I going to do? These are all evil guards. Listen, listen. If you liked the story of Robin Hood as a kid, unless you were a fan of the Sheriff of Nottingham, you'd be on my side. Okay? The Robin Hoods of the world did the right thing. Hashtag not all guards. I'll be damned. They don't make heroes like you anymore. I once had such high hopes for Lashan, but, well, he didn't quite turn out that way. The old man shakes his head sadly. You're right, he's a waste of space. We can't all be great heroes. He's still your son. Ah, you think? I guess you're right. I don't have much to give you, Yashel, but I want you to take this. It was my wife's before she passed away. A wizard once told me it possessed some small magic, and now he must make plans to leave Vunlar.
Hi there.
I hope I can rest here. Right, Dino? Robin Hood small time should have aimed bigger. Alright, what is this thing that you supposedly gave me? Oh. Alright. Let's talk to...
Yes?
Identify my stuff, thanks. Ooh, an Ion Stone. Ooh. Ion Stones are well known to possess different powers depending on their color. When activated, they orbit around the head of their owner. Only one lesser Ion Stone may be activated at a time. The pink and green Ion Stone increases your charisma by 2 while active. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. I activate it. Huzzah! Look at that charisma. I'm saying I'm a hood. Look at that. 11 charisma. Okay. And all those because I'm currently injured and stuff. All right. So I did it. Benart and Lashan are grateful for rescuing them. Though their reward was modest, you have done a good deed. See that? I've done a good deed. You all see that? Y'all see this? Good deed. See this good? Good word, this word good. Good deed. Right there. Good deed. Okay. Now I'm going to go do another good deed by improving the local economy by selling everything I own. No, not quite everything. I'm also going to look and take a look here and see what they've got. What have we got here? The Moonsea and Vuntar, thanks. And what else have I got? And Thieves Tools, cool, thanks. This was a pleasant time, and good luck to you. Wait a second.
Are you an imbecile?
Can do.
I could, yes, but there's another one that they have too. What do you mean that I stole? I don't know what you're talking about. This is not about stealing things.
Yes?
It's about creative inventory redistribution. Okay. Now I'm going to go sell stuff. Shield Trading Company. All right. It's cut right. It's liberation of items, exactly.
What can I do for you?
Let me see your merchandise. Okay. Sell that. Let's sell the short bow. Sell the Moonsea. I already have those books. Let's sell the Priestess Robe. Let's sell the Morning Star. Let's sell those arrows +1. Let's sell the halberd +2. Let's sell the katana +2. What else? Let's sell the Alexandrite. Let's sell the silver ring. Let's sell the bullets of smiting. Let's sell the sapphire. Let's sell the fire opal. Let us sell... I guess I'll hold on to those bolts. I'm not going to sell that ion stone, that's for damn sure. Okay, and I think that's all from that. Now we move on to other endeavors. I wonder if I can actually... Ooh, can I still sell while the merchant's open? Yeah, I think I can. Cool. Alright, I would also like you to sell full plate. Outstanding. I'd like you to sell this small... Actually, I take that back. But I do want you to sell the large shield. I'm going to have you sell this topaz. I'd like you to sell this lightning bullet. This bullet. I'd like you to sell this amethyst. I'd like you to sell this arrow +2. This ice arrow. This lightning arrow. Alright. And it would be great then. Let's see, I'm going to put this down here. These are thieves' tools, and that's not my line of work. We got +10, +3, and +2. That's what I like to see. Let's see. And then I'm going to give you some more bolts just in case. Let's put some bolts over here as well. Potion of Clarity, huh? I'm going to sell these rags. I want to sell these bullets of smiting. Alright. There's that Potion of Clarity right there. I want the Remove Disease to go to my wizard. So, let's talk to my wizard. Let's come up with the inventory here. Alright. First of all, this is going to go over to you. And then also, I don't need 2 Vunlar books. I just need 1 of each. So, that's the deal with that. Put Griswold's note down there. Good. Scroll of Illusion I want to hold on to for now. Alright. Is that all from you? I believe so. Yes. Okay. I would like then, last but certainly not least, to talk to you. I don't need full plate. I don't need this Deputy Chainmail. I don't need the Bastard Sword +2, the Longsword +2, the Great Axe +2, the Scimitar +2. Good. I think now we're in better condition for things. And we ended up with 21,000 gold. See, now I have plenty of gold, people. Plenty of gold to be able to do what is necessary if I need to bribe my way into the tower. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not blood money. There's no reason to get dramatic. It's not blood money. I like this idea of this tower shield. +3, -10 armor check penalty. Okay. So let's see. I think that actually that tower shield may be a little bit too much to deal with, now that I think of it. Okay. Now we can get some cloaks and stuff. Yeah. Absolutely. Listen, I'm not comfortable about the bribe, but, you know, sometimes this is the only way things can go down. I mean, like, that's how it works sometimes, you know? Okay, he's got an AC of 26. I probably am not going to want to buy much stuff because I'm probably going to find better stuff. Alright, so I think that's probably fine for now. And I've got plenty of these things. Okay, good. Alright, now it's time to rest. And then it's time to head out and get into the main quest.
Sorry,
cannot do
no
so.
can do.
Okay. I think it's this way. And I wonder if I'm going to be allowed to rest up here in the Waters house. You'd think they would let me do that. Exactly. I can't rest here? That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. Can't help but notice that you have a fire opal. Thanks. Just wanted to stop by and check that out. Good luck to you. Good luck to you as you head out into Moonsea. Safe travels. I hope that those folks do okay for themselves. You know, I like them, and I hope that really I hope that things work out okay. Here we are. Ah, Shakunis, my beloved drow elf rogue. I remember Shakunis. I remember Shaquille O'Neal. Alright, I'm rested. Which should, I hope, mean that I'm now... See, there we go. 15, 14, 12, 10, 18. But... There we go. 12 charisma. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, huh? Got 18 wisdom. Good stuff. Okay. So, I'm now good with all of this. So, I just need to get, I need to go to the Temple of Shantia to get the key to get out of town. So, let's do it. Shakuna Matata. Oh, Darksaber is scheduling it for tomorrow. He's going to do that Disco Elysium tomorrow. Okay, good. Lovely. Okay. Didn't roll a single stat under 11. Wow, nice. Okay. Where's the Temple of Shantia? Here is the Temple of Shantia. Alright, we're going to save this. Delete. Let's save this under unsure, just to be on the safe side. Okay, here we go. Alright, see you, Elswin. I'll try not to be. Ooh, look at this.
Good day to you.
Oh, I threw her off, look. I threw her off. I'm so sorry to have done that.
Good day to
Hi,
you.
how are you?
Good day to
What's
you.
going on?
Good day to you.
How's life? Can I help you out? It's like how's...
Good day to you.
Hello, my child. What's up?
Good day to you.
Hello. Hi. What's up?
Good day to you.
Greetings.
Good day to you.
Okay.
Hail and well met.
The blessings of Shantae upon you, Yashel. Welcome to the bounty of the goddess. My good friend Sherilyn told me you would be honoring us with a visit shortly, so I opened the temple. The Bronze Fury would be great if he knew, so please say nothing of this. Sherilyn told me you had a key to the East Gate. That is correct. I left the safety of the temple with a couple of my priestesses after the attack to see if I could find any survivors amongst the town guard. They were decent men, dreadfully unprepared for such an assault. One of them had this key on his body. Sadly, few among the Vunlar guards survived the assault. These are dire times indeed. The town is largely defenseless against another Order attack. Worse, I suspect we are also at risk from a threat from within. Or rather, that is, from beneath. What do you mean, from beneath? Vunlar is very old, and there is a network of tunnels and catacombs beneath us that few are aware of. Ever since the Temple of Bane was established here centuries ago, their priesthood has laid the dead to rest in those catacombs. Oh, you're going to send me down to those catacombs, aren't you? Gormstad and his priests have been very quiet the past few weeks. I surmised from the strange chanting coming from within their temple that they were enacting unholy rituals to raise the dead, perhaps to use as weapons against the Order of the Crippled Fang. Priests are all dead now. Yes, and if there's one good thing to come from the Order attack, it's the weakening of Bane's influence here. However, it seems Vunlar now is a horde of directionless, uncontrollable undead beneath it. I fear they are attempting to find their way to the surface. Do you have any evidence other than strange chanting? On several occasions, priests of Bane have been spotted going to the old abandoned house in the west of town. I suspect there is an entrance to the catacombs there. Townsfolk have also reported strange noises echoing up from beneath their very floorboards. Oh, well, crap. I'm going to investigate these catacombs. I would advise caution. The priesthood of Bane is exceptionally skilled at necromantic rituals, and the undead down there are likely to be different to anything you've seen before. I'd hate to see you killed before you've even left Vunlar. I'm grateful for your concern, my lady. The abandoned house I mentioned is just west of here. Please go careful down there, Yashel. Was there anything else you needed? Talk about something? Certainly, Yashel. Anything you wish to know, please ask. I'm surprised the Bron tolerates your church here. In truth, he would like to see our heads adorning the spikes on the town walls. However, Vunlar is a farming community, and the townsfolk are grateful for the guidance we provide. The Bron wouldn't dare move against us without great provocation. Tell me about Shantia. Shantia is the goddess of growing things. She is venerated by farmers and others who work the land, as well as mothers everywhere. I like to think that all of Faerun's mortal creatures are her children. Okay. I want to see your temple goods. Wish I could allow you to simply take whatever you require, but the temple is struggling financially, and I need gold to replenish our stocks in the event of another Order attack. Still, you will find our potions are cheaper than elsewhere. Oh, that's fine. I'm actually just going to sell stuff to you. Ha ha! Yes, we have very little money. Here, take this. Thank you. Have some money of what's left. Improved robes of the old order. +2 AC, +1 damage, soak 5 damage, only usable by monk. Damn! Wow. 21,000 gold, though. It's going to take all of my gold. Oh my gosh. Come on, lady. You can't give me a little bit more of a help? Just a bit? Just a touch? Le soupçon? All right, though. Robes of the Shining Hand. +1 AC. +2 AC. +2. That damage reduction is sick. I'm going to buy that. It's expensive, but that is crazy talk right there. Oh, that hurt. It hurt. It definitely hurt. 78 gold. But I now have the boots of the old order. Yeah. AC 27. Aw, yeah. Plus damage soak, plus 5. Yeah, I think it's worth it too. I'm a roguish monk. Or, you know, a monkish rogue. Okay, key to Vunlar's eastern gate. First, evil beneath Vunlar. Agree to enter the catacombs and exterminate the threat. That'll be our last side quest. Okay, abandoned house in the western half of town. Let's do it. Here's the abandoned house, far away. Really hope there's not a ton of level draining stuff down here. It'd be obnoxious. Alright. And now we get rid of that. Alright, we just got a continuing autosave. I have starting save, continuing save, and autosave and a quick save. Good. That is not unreasonable at all. Alright, here we go. Let's find out what we got in this land of the undead. Other than undead.
There is something here out of place.
Aha. The symbol of Bane, upper right quadrant. Stone fragment is 1/4 of a stone circle forming the symbol of the god Bane, a blank gauntleted fist squeezing 4 green rays. Gormstad's journal. Ale. Alright, let's go talk to my boy.
Yes?
Aramuth Silverwind. Please identify my stuff. A brooch of shielding. Appears to be a piece of simple gold jewelry used to fasten a cloak or cape. In addition to this mundane task, the brooch of shielding can be activated with a touch to place an invisible field of force around the wearer, granting extra protection and immunity to magic missiles. Cool. I just have it? I can't do anything with it? That way we can put this up there. Put this there. Put that there. Good. Alright. Now, this thing. This black leather-bound journal appears to have once belonged to Vunlar's High Priest of Bane, Gormstad, before his death. The journal recounts the priest's efforts to raise an undead army from the buried remains entombed within the catacombs beneath Vunlar. Entry 1. Word has just arrived from Zentil Keep, from Lord Vizul himself, no less. He has instructed me to raise an undead army for deployment against the Order of the Crippled Fang. Alas, I fear Vizul overestimates the power of the clergy here in Vunlar. Only Merkul and Sharan possess sufficient experience to assist me in the ancient rituals for raising the dead. Those Shantians continue to frustrate me. I dearly wish to see Shrey beheaded and the Earth Mother's temple razed to the ground. However, despite my best efforts, I still do not have sufficient justification to move against them. I'm unwilling to draw the wrath of Shadowdale or the Harpers by acting precipitously. But enough about those do-gooding fools. Something unexpected occurred today. Sharon claims to have received telepathic contact from a mysterious being whilst exploring the darkest reaches of the catacombs. Upon further investigation, we found a sealed door besides an ancient stone pillar etched with scenes glorifying the Black Lord Bane. No more communication was forthcoming, so I'll try again on the morrow. God damn it, this is gonna be like an Aboleth or a Mind Flayer, or it's gonna be like indoctrination, like it's gonna be the freaking Reapers or something. It's gonna be something like that. What's up, Red Falcon? Yeah, well, I was actually talking to a friend of mine who's a viewer here and met like caster and does a bunch of stuff on my channel and elsewhere, and we were talking about the possibility of playing this down the line together, but it's a matter of time and, you know, when I'm available to stream with him and all that, so. Entry 3. The mysterious entity today revealed himself to me. His name is Shrazgul. I'm and he claims to have once been a powerful priest of Bane before he was eventually rewarded with eternal life. I have heard of such beings, Bane Liches they are called, the result of the Black Lord's greatest blessing. I believe I have discovered a powerful ally, although Shrazgul's intentions are still unclear. He has asked me to recover 4 missing pieces of Bane's symbol, which will enable the magically sealed door to open. I will do as he requested. I do not fear Shrazgul, for we serve the same Lord, do we not? Oh god, I bet that worked out. Entry 4. I managed to recover the pieces of the missing symbol which were scattered around the furthest reaches of the catacombs and gain access to Shrazgul's resting place. He is magnificent to behold, a festering visage of dread and terror made real. Someone must have imprisoned Shraz al Ghul. Oh, yes, and a little bit, Main Sermain. Shraz al Ghul. I wonder if he has a Lazarus pit. A festering visage of dread and terror made real. Someone must have imprisoned the Bane Lich beneath Vunlard, although. Of course, if you get a top one, then it's a dire Bane Lich. A dire fell Bane Lich. Although it makes no sense for such a revered servant of the Black Lord to be imprisoned directly beneath one of his temples. I searched the ancient texts and journals in the temple for clues, but all mentions of Shrazgul seem to have been erased. The Bane Lich would not answer my questions regarding his imprisonment, but he did lend his assistance raising corpses in the catacombs to do my bidding. This is a boon indeed. I am beginning to realize that something is terribly amiss with my new ally. Shrazgul seeks more control over the undead than I am happy to permit. And I am helpless to deny his power. He is possessed of unimaginable arrogance bordering on blasphemy. Is it possible Shrazgul was bound there by the priesthood of the Black Lord as penance for past sins? Entry 6. I have been betrayed. The undead horde I spent these last few months amassing has turned against me. Shrazgul was behind it all. What a shock. I fear he is no longer a servant of Bane's will. No, the Bane Lich has its own agenda. Again, what a shock. To make matters worse, Merkul and Sharon were slain by the very dead they helped animate. I saw them torn apart by jagged claw and broken fang. At least their deaths warned me of Shrazgul's betrayal before I suffered the same fate. I managed to steal the 4th piece of the symbol before fleeing the catacombs, sealing the Bane Lich in his chamber once again. The remaining 3 pieces are still down there. No doubt Shrazgul will send his minions to recover the last quadrant. They are slow and cumbersome, but eventually they will discover the entrance to the surface. The Zhentarim representatives in the town have assured me that reinforcements are on their way from Zhentil Keep. Until then, Vunlar is woefully unprepared in the event of an Order attack. This is the final entry in the journal. The ink still looks fresh. Great. Also looks flesh. Well, great. That's awesome. I'm sure that's not going to cause any problems down the line. Okay. All right. And we found the trap door, of course. This is going to be a joy, I can already tell. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, goodbye. All right, the old catacombs. This is going to be a joy. Arv in the catacombs. All right, here we go. Palpable sense of decay. Among the many treks in the heavy dust of the catacombs, you spot Gormstads leading to the ladder and up to the abandoned house. There are 2 other sets of human prints, as well as those belonging to many skeletons and zombies. Fair enough. Oh, no, 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 no.
Take you. May the gods have mercy on you.
Gotta destroy that thing. Go, oh, God. Who was raining? Who was doing that? Oh, he's casting it on him. Okay. Look at that range.
taste of my wrath!
Gotta get this guy going. Okay. That is some serious range that guy has. Woo! Okay. That's the working longsword. Okay. Let's get some healing going on here. Okay. Whoops. That's fine. I wanted to use that anyway. Okay. How do I cast this on... How do I use this on... What's-his-face? Well, actually, now that I think of it... Let me use it on him. Okay. How do I use that potion on somebody other than me? How do I use this? Oh, cast spell. That's how. No, no, no. No, no. How do I use this on him? How do I heal Astar? Does anybody know how to heal the guy? Not me. This guy. Astar. What? Damn it. How do I heal you? How do I heal Ashtar? Astar, I mean. God, this, I swear to God. The Neverwinter Nights UI, man. How do I heal you? Do I just talk to you?
Voonlar is safe for the moment. Well, if we were gonna hunt down this cult, yes?
Put them back in my inventory. Okay, hold on. Put them back in my inventory. Drag a potion to his portrait. Okay. Ah, thank you. Thanks, Dino. Okay, that's better. Good. Alright, let's take a look and see what the journal says. Located a hidden trapdoor leading to the catacombs, crawling with undead, all seemingly acting with a singular purpose. You should hunt down whatever is directing them. Thanks, game. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. So now I need to go find what some of these freaking dead guys are doing. Whoa. Take this greatsword. Take this large bone. Potion of Lesser Restoration. I like that. Like that also. That wand doesn't look vaguely evil. Okay, oh, it's a mace? Okay.
Voonlar is safe for...
Oh,
if we're
no,
gonna
no,
hunt...
not you. Aramis,
Yes?
I need you. I want you to identify. Every time I come to him, he's like, yes, what would you... Oh, fine. I'll identify more things for you. Is it all I am to you, an identify bot? Like, pretty much. Mace of Darkness. Used by many evil priests and warriors across the realms. Fearsomely spiked, allow the wielder to create darkness at will. Only usable by evil. Okay, so pretty much this is not going to get much use. Nope, I haven't forgotten, but thanks, thank you, Echo, for reminding me. Alright, let me go get these other things. I had to go running down the whole corridor to get to him because the guy was, like, raining death on me from a distance. And so far we've just had a bunch of, you know, basically skeletons with some magical power. But nothing impossible as of yet. Probably go this way first, right? More Bane dead. Huzzah! How about you? That guy. Center in spirit, huh?
The dead feel no pain!
Oh. Ow. Damn it. Minion of Tyranny. Stop hitting me.
A quick in and out should do it.
It'd be great if we could actually all focus on this dude. Okay, good. Is he like whip? Is he using a whip? I think he's using a whip. He is, he's using a whip. There. Jeez. What was this? Some magical whip. Oh, and we got another symbol of Bane. And we got an ice arrow. And we got a whip. This game is the Gwura seal of approval. Nice. Good, I'm glad. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to be able to go much longer because I do have to start getting ready here in just a minute. Alright. So, nope, not you. Let's talk to Silverhand. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Said I was near death.
Yes?
Wasn't that near death. Oh my god, stop. I really wish there was a faster way to identify than just doing it this way. You should do something for me. There we go. Goodbye. Alright, what is this whip? Ebon Lash. Created by and for the Red Wizards and their agents, these black whips can daze a victim on a successful hit and bend them to the wielder's will. Base damage 1d2. Bonus feat disarm +1 on hit. Daze, DC 14, 75%, 1 round. Okay. Alright. There's this. There's this. There's that. No, this is not the original campaign, Hishel. This is Tyrants of the Moonsea, which is a later campaign. Which is made by Ossian Studios. Alright, there we go. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright, let me go back to the door here. Is there a guy there? Oh, okay. Alright, so I already got that stuff. Oh boy, this doesn't look ominous. Sarcophagi. This is like the who's who of this is how nature says don't touch. Ring of protection +3. That's nice.
All done.
Well done, Larissa. Doesn't work. But I know who it will work for. That's it? Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's give that ring of protection to Larissa. 30. That's what I thought. And that can now go over here. Okay, so she has an AC of 30. Let's go to him. And let's see if I can get him a little higher. It doesn't make a difference. Because of that amulet, that's why. Alright. What about, is this 26? Is this going to help you at all? No, it's not. What? Interesting. Okay. Still, I want her to have that extra AC, so. Dexterity decreased. Why is my dexterity decreased? What is causing my dexterity to be decreased? Did I get... I didn't get level drained. I don't know why my dexterity would be decreased. I wonder if it's because of the armor or something that I'm wearing? I mean, I only am carrying 26 pounds. It's really light. No, it's not that. I don't know why my dexterity is decreased.
As you wish.
A trifling matter.
By Helm's gauntlet.
Hi.
Damn it. Okay, hurry up. I gotta figure it out before they destroy it. Great. Well done. This is what happens with the guard command, is that they'll try to destroy stuff. Which is sometimes not what you want to have done. Alright. Okay, what is this thing? Armor of Command. Impressive sets of armor much in demand by nobles and generals. In addition to being beautifully made, they empower the wearer with an aura of respect and authority. Occasionally this property backfires, as when at the Battle of Morgrade, a hapless sycophant was placed in charge of the defending army simply because he was wearing one of these suits. AC +3, bonus charisma +2, persuade +5. Alright, I like to see that. But that's not as good. All right, well, you'll be selling that then. I certainly can't use that. Fire opal and a diamond. Wow. A lot of stuff here. Okay. So, other than... I probably won't be able to rest, will I? Cannot rest while there are enemies nearby. Where have I heard that before? Nice. Great success. And now I do not have a dexterity issue anymore. Okay. So we're going to save this under Arv in Catacombs. Lovely. Awesome. So good stuff. So we made some progress. Once we get through the Catacombs, then we'll finally be able to get out of Moonsea. Out of Vunlar. And we did all of that while being true to ourselves and being a good character. So I think it was a productive day. We did all that while still being good. It was all good stuff. Okay. All right. Now, I do have to do something important, which is we need to do our nominations for the Patreon Fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month. Now, I'm going to ask a favor on these this time. And the favor I'm going to ask is I need people to make sure that they vote for something which I can download digitally rather than a game that I would have to buy and have shipped here. And the reason is because I'm going to be doing this next Tuesday. Because of the way things broke down, it meant that I didn't have everything, I don't, just because of when things arrived and stuff, I didn't have this stuff available before. And so I need to make sure that it's something I can get without too much difficulty, either via Steam or GOG or something like that. So with that said, of course, I always reserve the right to veto something if it's not good, or if it's something that I've already played, or that it's, horror that I don't want to play or something like that. But with that said, I will take nominations. 1 nomination per person. No, you'll be nominating today, but then you'll have until I think I'm going to say like Friday or something like that, or Saturday. Basically, that's why I'm asking people to make it something that I can do quickly, because I'm going to not have a lot of time to get it once the vote is actually done. So, okay, so Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Okay, cool. Other nominations that people would like me to play. Normally, I can do Nintendo Switch. By the way, Switch is fine. If you want it to be Switch, if it's a Switch game, I can do that. If it's a PS4 exclusive game, I could do that. Just if it's a game that I can only get via cartridge or something like that, then that I'm going to ask that we not do this time. No, it's a one-shot game. It's just a game that I would play once, although I have played, like, Cat Quest last time was the one that won for last month, and I ended up actually playing that and winning it, because it was only like 2 sessions worth of play. So, I mean, if I like it, I may come back to it. I've done that with some of the games. So, ARPGs are okay. And I'm not looking for anything in particular, just no horror, please. I don't like horror games, and I reserve the right to veto if I've already played it or whatever else. Tron 2.0, okay. Yeah, but Dragon, is that available? If it's available on GOG, then I'll play it. If it's available only through doing a bunch of switches and changes, I do not have the ability to do that. I'm not going to do that this time. Grim Dawn, I've already played on stream, Dino, so I'm going to say no to that because I've already played that once. I think that actually won a couple of months ago. So, and I liked Grim Dawn, but yeah, Untitled Goose Game. I guess I can also join that. It's on GOG? Okay. Yeah, it's on there. No, it's on Steam. Okay, cool. That's fine. Then that works. No, I just was saying to everyone, Dragon, that if it was like a cartridge game or like a really old game that it would take me a while to get. I don't have time for that this time because the turnaround from the final vote to when I play it is not going to be enough. So that's why I wanted it to be easy. But if it's on Steam or GOG, that's fine. I think, actually, I've seen Memories in 8-Bit playing Tron 2.0, so that's fine. So here's a Might Magic 3, Tron 2.0, Untitled Goose Game. What the Golf? What is What the Golf? Skiller. That's Skiller. What's What the Golf? Could you describe that for me, sir or madam? What is What the Golf? Physical comedy golf game? Okay, cool, Dragon. Star Sector. Okay. That's cool. What the Golf? What is this? That's awesome. Okay. No, I got it. I see it. I get it now. Now it makes sense. What the Golf seems like fun. You know what, Dino, I'm going to say no to that. I cannot have anything that's complicated to get at all. Even if it's simple to get from the guy that's coding it, I don't want to deal with that. I got to be honest. If it's going to be a PC game, I need it to be Steam or GOG. You can nominate that for next month, Dino. Next month is fine, but this month I can't do it. I don't have enough turnaround. I need to make sure that the game is going to be no muss, no fuss. I go on GOG or I go on Steam and I download it, or I go on Switch or PS4 and I download it. So I will say no, but Star Sector I will come back to. I can definitely nominate that for next month, but not this month, please. So here's Might and Magic 3, Tron, Untitled Goose Game, and What the Golf. Anyone else? Any other nominees? Any other nominees? Only one nominee per person, please. Any other nominees for this? Any others? This is all good. All these four would be fine. I'd be fine playing any of these. Veto. Thank God. Hyper Light Drifter. Yeah, I actually watched my friend Mike Underwood, Turbo Tango, playing that game. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Nah, I'd rather wait, Dino. Next month for sure. I could definitely, give it a shot or whatever, but so no, it doesn't need to be on GOG. Is it? No, as long as I can get it from somewhere digitally, Allie. Like I've seen a lot of people playing it. Can you get it? How do you get Untitled Goose Game? I mean, I've seen tons of people talking about it, so it's got to be somewhere, isn't it? Am I crazy about that? Well, I've seen a lot of people got it somewhere. I'm going to keep that on the list, even though I don't know for sure, because I see a ton of people talking about that game, and playing it, so it's got to be somehow. Is it on Steam? It's not out yet on Steam? How did all these people get it then? Oh, it's on the Switch? That's fine. If it's on the Switch, I can do that. That's fine. Oh, it's a new service like Steam? Well, if it's on the Switch, that's okay. I'm cool with that. It's on Epic Games, really. I was prepared to go down the Epic Games rabbit hole when we get to Operencia, but I wasn't quite ready to get the sort of the hate mail from people being like, "Why are you supporting Epic Games?" Blah blah blah. And you can get it directly from the Goose website. If you can get it directly from the Goose website and/or it's on the Switch, that's okay with me. That's fine. I will take either of those. Okay. Anyone else? Last call on this one before we do the actual vote. Now, the way this works is the top 3 vote getters will be the ones that go into this list. And my hope is that one of my mods, like Dragon Spear, for example, I think Sod's asleep, and I don't know if I've seen Aerodinel in here, or maybe I just missed him. But if Dragon Spear, if you would be so kind as to put this into a straw poll as soon as we make it, that would be lovely. Oh, okay. Or that. That would be awesome, Echo. Thank you, man. You are always Johnny on the spot, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Goose website redirects you to Epic. Hey, what's up, Arnold? Good to see you, man. Hom 3+1. Well, 3 will work. I've already played one. I played in one Heroes 1. I love the Heroes of Might and Magic series. Okay, here we go. And let's do it. All right, folks, there is your vote. So please type in $vote space, the number of the game you would like me to try. So please do that. The top 3 vote getters will end up in the straw poll. So we got Heroes of Might and Magic 3. What else? Go ahead and get your votes in now, please. Got Tron. Got another Heroes of Might and Magic vote. We've got a What the Golf. We got an Untitled Goose Game vote. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 has got some popular stuff going on here. It is a good game. I have to admit that I'm a little bit. I kind of prefer Heroes of Might and Magic 2. I'm happy to play 3, but I have a slight nostalgic kind of, I guess, preference for 2, just because I like some of the, I don't know. It's charming. Like the vampires, like blah, blah, like when they attack. It's pretty funny. So, yeah, so do I. I have discs for Hom 2 somewhere, actually. Heroes 2 is great. What's up, Shuffled? Heroes 2 is great. And Heroes 3 is great, too. Yeah, Hom 3 is great. Hom 3 is a very good game. Man, I'm going to have to... I mean, I played a whole series of Heroes of Might and Magic, which I liked, but a long time ago. All right, so we've got Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Untitled Goose Game, and Tron 2.0. I'm going to last call this. Last call. Well, you don't know yet, Second Obs, whether it's going to win. So once you find out whether it's won or not, then you can decide what you want to do about that. Last call to get your votes in. And poll is closed. Okay, so those are your 3 games for the month, folks. Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Untitled Goose Game, and Tron 2.0. Would you be so kind as... Oh, sorry, Aradinel. But that's fine, because you were voting for that anyway. Sorry, dude. So, would you be so kind, I guess, Echo, you put this together, straw poll. Would one of the mods, and this I think the mods do have to do, would they be so kind to link that straw poll, which Echo so kindly made, to the next game command? And this is going to be until Friday evening. And actually, I don't know if anybody could do me a favor and just put a little note that Friday is when the last vote is going to take place, because I'll be driving up to Canada at that time. So it looks like we got... Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what people do as they kind of get intention about it. Tron, Heroes of Might and Magic, and Untitled Goose Game. It'll be interesting to see. As I say, I'm happy with any of these. Although, if I'm going to play Tron... Thanks, Echo. If I'm going to play Tron, I should be playing Tron Deadly Discs, Dragonspear, from with my Intellivision. The game was badass. I actually had 2 Tron games for the Intellivision. One was Deadly Discs, which was hard. And then the other one was this game where you were like going through the computer system itself. It was pretty cool. Let's see. What time on Friday is the deadline? That's a good question. I guess let's say 10 p.m. Eastern. Echo. FBI. I'll make a tweet about it with the FBI. No, 10 p.m. Eastern would be great. And thank you, Echo. It's not going to be daylight savings too much longer, too. Pretty soon we're heading back to that Eastern Standard Time. So, but anyway, any of these would be fine. So thank you all for doing that. I appreciate it. Any of these would be most suitable. Okay. Lovely, lovely. So, but that is going to do it for me. I got to go and get ready because D&D with GOG is coming up. Storm King's Thunder is coming up at the top of the hour. You will not want to miss it. It has been a really fun campaign. We've had a lot of stuff that we've been playing with, and the party is about to go to a pretty dangerous place, and I cannot wait to see how they handle it. I always have a blast with these folks, so this is going to be awesome. Can't wait. So please make sure to check us out at the top of the hour at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing over there on Pen and Pixels with D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. And then the next time you will see me, as I said, will be officially Saturday, assuming that I'm able to get my stream going, live stream from the con, from CanCon in Ottawa, Canada. I'm going to be doing a one-shot D&D adventure, probably night at the Forbidden Library, but there are still a couple of variables there, including whether the hotel's internet is good enough, and I obviously can't check it out from down here in the States. So they are checking it out for me up there. Assuming that it's good enough, then we will be doing a live stream from there. If not, then I won't. And Friday may or may not have a stream. I'm not having an official stream because I'm driving up, but if I find a place that has good Wi-Fi or good cell signal, I could stop for a little while and chat with you folks. So there may be some kind of unofficial stream that happens Friday, but definitely Saturday, the plan is to have a stream. And then definitely Tuesday when I'm back, we'll be back to normal. Tuesday will be the Patreon fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month. So the winner of this thing we're doing right now, that'll be next Tuesday at noon Eastern. And then I'll be over on GOG Pen and Pixels again for Pathfinder Kingmaker. That'll be next week. But tonight, we have got D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. So I'm going to rise up on out of here and go do that. No raid as a consequence. Thank you to all of the lovely people. Hall Elleron? What is that? What is this? Hallie Elleron?
I've an Elleron, I've an Elleron, I've an Elleron, I've an Elleron, I've an Elleron.
That's Rob. That's funny. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that, Echo. Thank you. I forgot that he had done that one. Anyway, but that's gonna be it for me. So again, please stop by today on GOG, and otherwise I will see you folks either Friday or Saturday. Remember, YouTube is !arvtube, Discord is !arvcord, Twitter is !arvtweets. You can find all of that at arvanelleron.com, which is my website for this. You can also support me by going over to speculatesf.com, my podcast. On the financial side, the shop is !arvshop, merchandise from Infinity and Beyond, my Curse of Strahd campaign, and from Adventures of Middle-earth, and coming soon, hopefully, some Esper Genesis stuff as well. !Arvtreon is that Patreon, and again, that really does make a difference if people are able to help us out over there. That really helps continue to further stuff with the channel. And last but certainly not least, of course, is the sub button. We are currently sitting at about 68 subs, I believe. So that is something which we're continuing to push to go onward and upward, because that really does make a difference as well. That's going to be all. Much love to all of the wonderful people here. Thank you to my mods, Aradinel and Dragonspear. Thank you to Echo Alpha for being hugely helpful today. Thank you, Echo. Thank you to Nonstop, Ali Freeborn, Second Obs, and Uncle Elias, as well as Echo and Aradinel for their support on the sub side of things, and thank you to Dragon for his support on the Patreon and many other things besides. Thank you to my wonderful viewers, Angel of Light, Shuffled Commander Root, Coven Guy. What's up, Coven? Creative Alibi, always a pleasure, Creative. Dino Thunderlung, Ekag, Gorgar, Hishel, Hippofant, Lisherzul, Lurks. Thank you to Mansermain. Thank you to Mokemen. Thank you to Mubat, Poltergeist Zero, Ramir, as always, Red Falcon. Thank you to Rhiannon. Thank you to Shroom Girl, Skiller Zero, U Christensen, V&K, Varno, Virgo Praz, Windsock, and of course, Wise Growth. Good to see you, Wise Growth. That's going to do it for me, and it just struck me I need to add something there. But thank you so much. Much love to all of you, and I will see you wonderful people in about a half hour, 4 p.m. for D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder. Until then, everyone be good to each other. Bye for now.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble let go disguise? When will they catch you? All those little things you said. Will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can ignore. Oh, yes, you're gonna fly away from here when the sky grows more clear and your problems disappear. Drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends where the trouble never ends. And there's always just one more day left to go. And when you've struggled and you keep on falling back, 'cause it's confidence you lack, you try and take a different tack. You can turn and face your demons, or you can give yourself a break. You can go a new direction, life is only what you make. When it comes to your own vision, when you got to